welcome back to my channel. My name is Aline and this is my outlet where I just share what I feel like sharing in the moment, and I just like to interact with you and interact with myself. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you think. But there is something that has actually been on my mind, because I've been observing this like lately, and it's just like gets me thinking. The world is changing so fast. I don't know where like you are, or like what it is that you see, but sometimes you can just be in your own element that you maybe don't observe what is going on, or just like focused on life that you're not really like maybe knowledgeable in that area. But like the area that I want to talk about is like the digital space. Like the digital space is changing so fast, and it's affecting the normal like world anyways, because everything is just integrating with each other and everything is becoming very digital, and it's becoming really hard, and it's going to continue to become so hard to tell what is real and what is not. And maybe further down the road, when we actually get better, we are going to be able to know, because then it will have been integrated so much, so we're going to be able to know that okay, like this is not real because people don't do this anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you will know that it is not like it's AI. Basically, like, the world of AI and technology, it's just like completely nuts right now. It's just like completely on a different level. It's just I don't even know how to explain it, because you see like these videos that I make, and it's you use a little bit of a technology to edit and things like that, but now we're at a point where people will actually have a whole channel and they literally don't do anything. They don't record the video, they don't shoot anything, they don't say anything, they don't write anything. Everything is just done by technology. All they do is just upload, and you're gonna watch it and you're gonna think that okay, somebody's actually giving you expertise, but they're really not. It's just like a robot like doing it behind the scene, and somebody's like making money. And this I feel like is a double-edged sword, because yes, so many people are gonna make money if you actually jump into the creative space right now. There are so many like tools that are going to help you be more creative. They're gonna like help you push, like if you put your step forward and if you put in like a little effort, these tools are actually going to help you be better or like do more. Somebody could literally create like 300 videos in a time using AI technology, and I feel like that is a plus for if you're taking advantage of it. But if also you're being consumed by it and you're not taking things with a grain of salt, and you think everything you see is real, I feel like it's going to be like a problem. It is going to be a problem, because so many things like right now, like Instagram for the youth, I feel like we have Instagram and all these other social media, and like we see these pictures that are so heavily edited, and the background is fake. Like the background is fake, everything is fake. Do you know the kind of things people are able to do like with technology now? It's unbelievable. Like maybe I can't, because I'm not that tech savvy yet, but I feel like with just like one watch of a YouTube channel, you're able to figure out how people are actually doing this, and you get to see how these things are being achieved. But like with one click, I'm able to transport myself to Turkey, and I'm gonna show you a picture behind the floating like those floating hot air balloons, and I'm there, like I'm gonna show you that I'm in Maldives. Who is gonna come for me? Like, who is gonna know that I didn't go? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna know. It's like nobody's gonna know. How are they gonna know? Like, they won't, until you tell them. Like nowadays, like kids shows, they're being done by kids, books are being written by AI. It's like everything. So where does that leave us? Where does that leave you? It's like, I think people have to start like thinking in a different direction when it comes to like the profession that you want to do, go into the school, like the kind of the programs you want to study, the kind of like media or like technology you want to expose to your children, yourself, because you want to know if it is like authentic, or you want to be aware that it is AI and be like, and take it with like a grain of salt. And you also have to get onto it. If you want to like make money from it, you're gonna go use like ChatGPT to just like give you script of whatever you want, whatever book you want. You're gonna use all this like editing and like video generating like softwares. They're all over like YouTube, and you're gonna like create things. So if you are very creative, I think you should get onto this and actually like create things. And maybe you don't like use it absolutely to be creating things on your behalf, but maybe use it to amplify like your creativity, and benefit from that, or improve your skills on that, because the world is changing, and it's changing so fast whether we like it or not. And especially I think if you live in Africa, you need to get onto this. I feel like not many African like countries are very like maybe like in Nigeria, but like I'm just not aware of like the countries that I'm aware of, the ones maybe that I've been to or I've lived into African countries. They are still not so upfront with this like creative things, like these platforms like YouTube and things like that. They're not that into it, and I feel like maybe because they feel like it is very hard. Maybe people there, like maybe internet is more expensive, and that could be a reason too. Or they just feel like it's so hard. But if that's the only reason that's holding you back, it's really not hard. Like I feel like if you're a very creative person and you want to get into the like YouTube space or just like video things, and even actually like if you can even like actually print these things off and like produce it like in hard copies, if that's what works where you are, and actually sell those. Like you can actually make books for free, like website like Canvas. You can make a book for free. You can make what is this, like notepads and like journals. Yes, you can make journals, you can make cards, you can make all sorts of things, and you can actually produce them as physical copies and actually like make money out of that. You just need to put in in your creativity. It's just like I'm on YouTube and just looking, people are like just doing so much things without even like showing their face. People are shooting videos. You can be sitting in a farm field and you're gonna put a background like you were in an office at a rooftop somewhere, like in this amazing space, and nobody has a clue. And yeah, that should just, I think, serve for a lesson to anybody. Like don't go out there and be feeling sorry for yourself, thinking that you're not there, or you're not doing like maybe other people are doing better than you. They might be, but also they might not. They might be faking it. So it is a hassle. I think this world we're in, it's like it's a survival game. It's like you either swim or you sink. You just need to find out where other people are getting their information, and you have to get onto that. Everything is there. People are always going to share what it is that they are doing, because maybe sharing also helps them make money that way. So I feel like you need to get on that and find out if there's something that you've been thinking of actually doing. Find out how you can. If like like it's something that you're good at, like you think you're good at, but you can get better, or you want to get better, find out how you can do that. But back to the question, I feel like AI, it's just like on a different level right now, and I think we should get onto that, because it's easy, and maybe this kind of things we can actually just do for ourselves. This kind of information we can actually just find out on our own without actually paying lots of money to get that. It is becoming so accessible, it's becoming so easy, and it can also be scary, because then that way when you're actually on top of things, you know what it is to protect yourself from, protect your children from. You know where everything is coming from, and you're not just gonna get ripped up for no reason. Okay, and yeah, it's a double-edged sword. So it's like whichever side you want to be on. If you want to use it for your own advantage. Use it for your own advantage, and just don't fall into the trap of thinking that everything is as it is. That time is gone where everything is what it appears to be. I don't think that we're living in that same world anymore. Things have changed, and we just need to open our eyes and, yeah, just worry about yourself. Know that you're real. Know that what you're doing is real. What you're doing is authentic. But don't count on other people thinking that their things are also authentic like that. No. Okay. I don't know. Honestly, like, I wonder what you think if you have had these experiences, because for me that's been more of like shock, but also like excitement, because the majority of these things I actually think I can use it, and I'm starting to actually like find ways to exploit that and actually use it for my own benefit. But it also just served as a wake up call and being like, oh my god, like what else is not real? But also it's like, what's left for people who used to do this? Like right now, like nobody, I don't know, maybe like no small creator, like no small content creator is like going out there and paying for editors. Like we don't need editors anymore. Like softwares are just like, editing things for you. Like you don't have to edit anything else manually. You don't have to go out there and like shoot like content of like landscape. If I want to like talk about like Paris, I don't need to go to Paris anymore. Like I might not even have never been to Paris. I'm gonna have all the facts about Paris, all the things about Paris, and I'm gonna have pictures, and I can even make those pictures look like I was there. I was standing there. I'm gonna have all the videos about Paris. Like I don't need anything else. Like everything is gonna be existing in your own space, and you just like portray it as you see fit. So if you see things out there, I think take it with a grain of salt, and I think you yeah, don't. Just be sure of you yourself, what you're doing, where you are in your life, because you're not gonna be sure about anything else. Okay? Yeah, let me know what you think and how this makes you feel. It just makes me scared, to be honest. Scared to just see and just like curious to see where this world is gonna be at, because the world have changed so significantly from the time that I was like let's say 10 or 12, or even from the time that I was 15, it's like, or 20, you know, in the past like 5 years, it's just changed so significantly, and it's, yeah, it's scary to see where this world is gonna be. Like if you're not tech savvy, you're left behind. You're gonna be left behind. But don't worry, YouTube's there. People are gonna be grabbing that information and actually bringing it for you, and that keeping you in the loop about what is going on. Okay, so let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by and for hearing my thoughts, you know. I'm glad you are there so that I can vent with you. Like the video and subscribe. Until next time, ciao ciao.